Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Reggae of Yourself podcast with me, your host, the Fuchaman, and people you can see and scream. We got one of the most entertaining, one of the most versatile artists in reggae business, Mr. Perfect Giddimani. Greetings, brother. How you doing?
Bless up, King. Give thanks for
Blessed.
having I.
Blessed,
Bless
man.
up.
It's a real joy and a pleasure to catch up with you again. You know what I mean? I see that you've been doing a lot of great things as well, both you and Giddimani Records. So it's a real joy to sit down and talk to you about your journey and let people get a better understanding of Mr. Perfect Giddimani himself and Giddimani Records, you know?
Yes, bro. Definitely.
All right. So, Giddimani, where exactly are you from?
St. Anne, Garden Parish, Bob Marley backyard, Marcus Garvey front yard, Burning Spear Palace,
Yeah.
and on and on,
So I wanna go straight into the history though. Where exactly you're from? I'm talking about like village, town.
Yeah, man, Bamboo. It's a small village called Bamboo, which is it's located in the hills. I would say probably like 25-minute drive from Otrius, but going, in the hills, yeah?
In the hills.
And it's also the nearest town to Bamboo, the biggest town is Brownstone, which is where I went to high school. I went to York Castle High School.
Yeah.
And then, you have Alexandra going up the 9 Mile is, and then my family came from, 9 Mile, 8 Mile area is where my family is from, So yeah, familiar with the whole area, So Bamboo, definitely.
So what like 9 Mile where your family originate from is like, so you're pretty much Bob Marley's neighbor then, right? Because Bob Marley is from 9 Mile.
Yeah, man, from a little we go for Bob them house, man, and the whole history, man. We used to walk where Bob Marley was from 8 Mile, man. You have 9 Mile, 8 Mile, 7 Mile, 6 Mile.
Yeah.
5 Mile, and then you have Prickly Pole, We know the whole of the acre, man. Go right back down to all that and swamp, come right back down. We know the whole of the acre, man. You see me?
So what's those names from 6 Mile to 9 Mile? Were they all a mile apart from each other?
Yeah, that's why them call it. So you have to walk, So if we
have
to go 9 Mile up a Bob Marley, we have to walk 3 Mile, 6 and 3.
Yeah. So what was life like for you as a kid growing up in Jamaica and in Bamboo?
Irie, man. You don't know country life, You see me? We always have snacks at our feet, Guinea, orange, tambourine, mango, pear, plum, pine, cane. Saying, because you don't know, say, in them area, the food is what we really, it's a start for life in them area there.
True.
Definitely, me I say, because remember saying I have no Kentucky, no Burger King, me I say, so, yeah, man, food was a thing where it was very important in my era growing up. Majority of the people were farmers. We had no factories like no big supermarket and them thing. Everybody had till the side, brother.
Yeah.
So me I say woman, and if you even go school, say either morning time or evening time, you have some duty you have to do, but tie out water, help, gather crop for your people and plant or something. So,
real country life.
Yeah, man, real country life, man. You see me? And you don't know. You go school on a Monday to Friday. You do your extra duties on a Saturday, you go to church on a Sunday, clap.
Yes.
Then come back home, you get the rice and peas,
True. So
we play and the whole works as a little youth that come up, man. You see me?
Yeah, of course. So did you sing in church as well? Because you mentioned going to church on a Sunday. Did you used to sing in church?
Yeah, we used to sing in church, but not like every Sunday, occasionally. Like we used to like some harvest, harvesting and harvest time come around and, them say, all right, them need me for render a one tune and thing. So yeah, man, from them age, the man, we had do the thing, man, because we were always been called upon to always provide some form of entertainment, whether at church or at school or just if me preaching them on the background or them and say, yo, give a piece of something or play a rhythm with your mouth, but people always knock on my door, when it comes down to have some type of musical enjoyment. You know what I mean?
Yes. So I have noticed that you're a big fan of skating. Did you used to skate in Jamaica, or is that as a kid? Did you used to skate as a kid, or that's something you pick up later in your adult life?
Yeah, we used to skate at Jamaica, but it's a different type of skating. When you skate at Jamaica, you skate on skater, you not skate on skateboard. You skate on skater where we build out a board and bearings.
Yeah. Yes, of
You
course.
know, you skate on original skater. So yeah, we used to skate in Jamaica, but
Yeah.
it's just a different type of skating, and it's
Did you
just different Jamaican style.
did you play any kind of sports as a youngster growing up? Because I know that your Castle School is a school that is well known for cricket and football and other things.
Yeah, man, me big in a football, Me almost make like the D Cup team, The reason why I never really to push it further was that so me get a serious lick one day, King. I go about 7 feet up in the air, King, or probably more than that. And a man
Playing
lick me off a
playing
ball.
football. Playing
Huh?
football.
Yeah, playing football, yeah, man. A defender, man.
Yeah.
I run go down to score, man, and this brother I come 300 miles per hour, King, and just give me one leg forward, about 6 feet, go up in the air and jack back, man, and I be
Jesus.
just like in the cartoon, I be a star, I see I go on there.
Yeah,
And
that's
yeah, from that, we kind of get timid from that time, but we still love it and thing. But my best brethren in high school, was a top baller for the team,
Okay.
So really, yeah, man, Keegan, man, we have to big up them youth, man, call them youth, run off D Cup thing for years, man. So
yes,
I feel like I never felt like I was out of it, so to speak, because when the D Cup game, man, thing I go on, me dead and Keegan as the star baller for the school and now left me. So, if I get a girl, me I get 1-to-1. You don't know the thing.
Yeah, I heard that, and the girls love footballers, right? Even that still haven't changed.
Yeah, man, I love football back in them days.
So let's go back into the music business, and where did this love from reggae music came from, and at what stage did you decide that actually, you know what, I really want to be doing this?
I mean, the first thing is that we grew into the culture. You
That's
grow
true.
up hearing these songs,
Yes.
Even if you weren't aware of them at a certain age, but they were still all playing around you. So the brain was adapting to them, even if you were not aware of it. So I grew up around the song. And then my mother was a singer in a church. I grew up in a yard where, my grandfather used to play a banjo.
Yeah.
And my grandmother, she used to sing in the yard and, do her thing too. And my father was a lover of music and just like all types of music, classical music, reggae, Western, Western music, country and Western and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I was surrounded by people that loved music and people that were interested in music.
Yes.
And there's a bunch of records everywhere because my father used to fix jukeboxing. Yeah, man, my father used to fix jukebox. The man could have fixed anything when it come on to electronics, man. All radio, all TV, all everything, King. So
yes,
the man did kind of trick one of the jukebox one at the time where I was just able to just play it anytime I want. I never need no money for put night.
Yeah.
Do everything. Yeah, so I just have the jukebox just anytime I'm ready for play music, I can go play it. And
yes,
I said his jukebox was filled with all different types of music, bro. From a Skitter Davis to a Marty Robbins to a Fats Domino to Bob Marley. Then here comes a D Brown. Then there comes just the Manhattans, So it's a wide variety. So I was listening to a bunch of different music at that time, and classical music, classical reggae music, or classical R&B music. Scene. And that was also my first little karaoke machine for practice on, because what I would do is I would, after like some listener D Brown,
Yes.
Seeing would have flip the record on the rhythm side, on the version
Yes.
side,
Yes.
and then play the version down, and then try to sing back the D Brown, whammy that ear,
And the
you
rhythm.
know? Yeah, and the rhythm, you know.
Yeah.
And then when we learn how to sing back the D Brown, now whammy that ear on the rhythm,
Yeah.
I try to sing it my way now instead of D Brown way. So I
Yes.
try to put in my style in it and not just to just sing it straight like D Brown.
Yes.
You know, don't get me wrong, D Brown's rendition is beautiful, but
Of course.
me that try, do it like D Brown, but not sounding like D Brown, so to speak.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of like almost kind of like make it your own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, from right there, I'm gonna start practice first, man. And then now, you see, my mother was a teacher, a very serious teacher too. So you can't go out enough foolishness. And you see me, to get no whole background time and them thing there. When I was younger, I mean, when I got older, well, you kind of start. But
Yes.
yeah, like I had to read poems, bro. Poems, or I had to read like make speeches, like debates and stuff like that. And then I would have to do it in front of my mom and my siblings, because
Yes.
she would be like, to act like they are the crowd, and I had
Yes.
to, stand properly. I had to, express myself properly, speak properly, cross my T's and everything like that. And you know me, I say,
Yes. Yes.
project my voice, and you see me lift my head up, and you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
all them little things, yeah, my mother kind of jiving on me from early, and I had to do those things a lot. Spelling bee competitions, me not them things will come first, and spelling bee competition, and just debates and meeting with different schools, and in a festival competition to do a skit, or just anything, bro.
But I
Whatever.
think I think that is sort of manifest into you end up in going to your High school, because that's a school that you got to be a bright boy or a girl to go to that school, isn't it? You don't just go to secondary school and end up in your High school. You would have to pass your common entrance to go there.
Yeah, man, Castle was top school. It is still a good school, but back in the day, forgetting that your Castle, bro, you think of a good man. You have a good
Yes.
for your Castle. Yeah.
Yes, I knew that much. So at what stage did you actually made or wrote your own song?
Okay, well.
And your first song in particular?
Well, I mean, I was always just writing down little stuff and just like miming some stuff every now and then. But when it comes down to my first song,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I would think that was a song that I wrote about a girl. It was a girl tune.
Yeah.
Scene. And I felt so good about that song that I wanted the song to be on vinyl.
Yeah.
See? So yeah, man, see what my one little money, man, and got arrows at town, man. And buy the dub plate, vice the song from the dub plate king.
Yeah.
See me? And come back a country now with the dub. When I have that dub, that coming like my reggae passport in a king. Like reggae visa. Let it know it, every sound. So yeah, so we started thing, brother. So every little sound I play on this shit now, when I go to them and say, oh, play that thing, I know we're up on vinyl, I know, which yes, it was vinyl, but not for like, it wasn't for an official release.
No, but you're on vinyl, which is where you want to be at the time.
Right. So I just dub play style and thing, and yeah, man. The first song I'm writing, I put it on a dub plate, man, and start check the little sound in my community and play it at night time,
I think since you mentioned that, and I personally, and a lot of your fans probably have never heard that song before. I feel like I want to put you on the spot and let you do a piece of that song. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, man, that's tune that go like me. I say, me gal, you got me crazy. I toss and I turn like a 3-month baby. Me gal, how much me I feel love upset it. No. Yeah, that's a little part, remember, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Melody is wicked. Yeah, man. I could see how when it sound, and as a youngster, can you remember how old you were at that point?
John, John, when most of them time the man young, you know, King, you talk about probably about, you talk about 1920, you know.
Okay.
About 1920, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, about 1920.
let's talk about this this song No Bother Me.
Right.
I've listened to that song myself. It's one of my personal favorite song of yours. And I've seen the video as well many times. Was this thing an actual story or was it just a song?
No, man, a real thing, man.
So,
a real thing, man. Brother, you know, say Portmore me the one morning, man.
yes.
Portmore me the one morning, I got you, you know, them time there as an artist, you just bust and get me look a nice car and thing. Me look first look a new car and me I got you one thing. And,
Yes.
you know, say some policeman pull me over, you know, King.
Yeah.
See? And between me and your boy, you don't know true come on a rasta and young bubble them time they clean. A ganja them a look.
Yes.
But unfortunately, I never had any ganja on me.
Okay.
See? Yeah, one of them. So it's like, you know, when you look for something and you don't find it, but you still want to get trouble. You know Babylon state.
Yeah, yeah. Still want to antagonize you.
Yeah, so the man them now go bust the car pocket there.
Yes.
And find a little knife like the lighter of this brother. Little knife like this brother. It was a pocket knife.
Yeah.
Pocket knife, brother. Yeah, little knife like this.
Yes.
80 man charge me fucking.
So he arrested you for it, did he?
The man came to the station and you see me.
Yes.
Up and thing. I mean, never locked me up, but I was charged for it. You know what I mean?
Okay,
and
yes.
Yeah, the same. So that happened like as I told me that go the morning, you know, and that happened with a Portmore.
Yes.
Seeing? And you know, after I go through that little ramblings there and thing, now I'm over in a town and did for the day and I just did until like even I come back down now and I say, you know what? But even I go drive the same route when I get a problem with this man. I go drive Sligo Hill, deep hills me I go right now. I say I build up a big fast split and just turn up to Sligo Hill. Yes. And drive go back that way there, yeah? Yes. So anytime I'm up on Raiders Road now, you know? Yes. The on Raiders Road I go past my father, them I go this now. My brother have a studio, my brother Marvin, God bless him up, good youth. I have a studio up on the left hand side out on the road there, so because the studio the right before me I take the left now for some I go down at the bottom of the hill now to start take Sligo Villa and go country. I mean I said, make me check him, see? Go over there and check him, say perfect, me have a new rhythm here, you know. I said, well, I put it in, because I build up a big fast split, I got a country, you know. Yeah. Build up the split for him, start play the rhythm. Yeah, man, and I just know about the me and I made King. Yeah. Because, and it's a the sick rhythm, you know, where the sick rhythm, a big rhythm in a dance. Yeah, yeah, man, it is a heavy rhythm. But, heavy rhythm, brother, you know what, like, you know, so you have to give me a piece of that though, because that tune there is still one of my favorite tunes, like of all the tunes that, and you have done some amazing tunes that, you know what I mean? I like Reparation and them kind of tune, Mary Macca, all of them kind of classic tune. But I'm pretty sure everybody from Reggae Up Yourself would like to see you do it, even those that actually seen it on YouTube. I go pay them a pardon. Me never go court, go beg judge no pardon. How I do constable rum belly sarge them. I put perfect on the front of the star. That one a name, no bother me. Don't bother me, Giddimani. No bother me. Don't bother me, yeah, me. No bother me. Don't bother me, Giddimani. No bother me. Don't bother me, you're too damn connive it. Don't bother me, in a me car drive it. Don't bother me. Yeah, yeah, I love the tune. Like, yo, the lyrical content in that tune is like so good. Like, it's real, but it's almost like an element of comedy in it as well. Because, like, I like the part that is called what I'm gonna say it in English. What is wrong with Constable Rum Belly Sarge them? Sorry, that punchline is a killer. Like, I wonder if that policeman ever heard that song. I hear it, man. Come remember, say that song why I got #1, you know.
It's true, yeah, yeah. So I know.
I mean, even after I do that song, that talk,
Yeah,
enough police they take off, they never like it and they feel away, you know. You know,
yes.
some little one kind of, you know what I mean, feel away on themselves sometimes. But
Ego get bruised.
yeah, but my book, some next police out the road, man, and I say, John or DJ, when me hear say constable run by the sergeant, I laugh, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Everyone they take it. Yeah, and everyone they take it like, you know what I mean?
yeah, not everybody take it personal.
You know?
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
also another hit song, and I think this probably your first hit song was the Uncut Boy.
Right.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about that song.
Uncut Boy, well, I mean, there are two sides to Uncut Boy, the good side and the bad side. We can start off with the probably good side first.
Okay.
The good thing about it is that this song not only introduced me to Jamaica and the diaspora,
Yes.
but to the entire world, just like that.
Yes.
Just like a finger click, just finger snap, just like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's a song that it turned my name into a household name globally.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
on a global level, not just the US and two different places out there, but on a global level, So it definitely introduced me to the world and it opened up a bunch of doors, yeah.
Yes.
So that's the good thing, and yeah, man, bunch of doors and yeah, bunch of tours and stuff like that, just from that one song. So
yes, continue.
yeah, you could go ahead with the question.
Okay, so after recording that song and release it, how long did it take for that song to blow up? I know you said just like that, but did it just hit the street straight away?
Nah, man, it never hit the road right away, I see, first thing, I mean, there's so much to say, but let me kind of show you a little thing and then I'll get back to that, yeah?
Yes.
What's your name, brother? You see, when me sing Uncut Boy,
yeah,
me never have no money can promote the tune.
Okay.
And the producer of the song never have no money for that promote the tune either.
Okay.
So we'd have to take on the road thing. Remember, so them time they have press up CD days, them time they press up around 500 CD and you take on the road, Seeing? You get a whole man a market one, you get a little youth that come from school one, you get police Dixon one, you get Pastor Brown one. You see me?
Yeah.
You get a hand to one, and you get a taxi man one, you little man a jerk chicken around this, and so we start spread the thing at the middle of the road, bro. Because trust me, no money. Chris not no money, me not no money, brother.
Yeah.
You just come together and make something happen, So that is how it started out, bro. And throughout that time too, we still never get no help. Because I remember first thing, I remember saying a country youth. Back to what me I show you right now. A plant and cocoa and dashing and banana am I done. Seeing? So when Uncut Boy voice, me never have no done door could knock on and say, yeah, me. A thing I go on, put a thing in the thing and make us work and go on.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? Yeah, me never have that strength, the king. So we just have to go on the road and do it, spread the CD, them and just word them out and you see me drop off to a radio station and thing until the thing just start grow come and thing just start play up on radio and get more popular and it just blow up.
Yeah.
But I could tell you like straight up, no money was put behind that song. That song was just natural, straight off the bat.
Lot of manpower pushing it in the street.
Yeah, lot of manpower. I mean, sometimes manpower mean more than money,
Of course.
But, mm-hmm.
So okay, so from that, after that song you start touring. Where was the first place you actually traveled to after you made it in Jamaica?
Before I got to the tour, I backtrack. I'm never tell about Uncut.
Okay. Yes.
That song was recorded under crucial circumstances.
Okay.
Yeah, me have to hide for record that tune.
Yes. Tell me about
Bobby's studio. Yeah, that song was recorded at Bobby Digital Studio.
The original Bobby, big famous Bobby Digital.
Yeah, man. In there recording, but here one over between me. See them time now, King?
Yes.
Man, sharp as a bubble in a Congo. You see me?
Yes.
Anytime you see me at 12 I straight in a mile, big spliff, rod in a hand. You see me, King?
Yes.
Fire blazing Congo. So more time when Bobby never used to like me, I'm student.
Okay.
No man, is a man who just have come and see me all at the gate, man, in the yard and say, I would you don't know that man, I feel a madman, so man.
Hmm.
And he said, Archer, take him out of the yard, you know. Archer, really come on to be security now. So Archer, lead him out of the yard, you know.
Yeah.
So he's a man who he never told like see me upon him property, King.
Yeah.
As a, you know me, I say, King.
Yeah.
So because of that, no, we have to start still outside.
And was that because you were a Rasta man and he didn't like that, or it's just
I think it
didn't?
was two things. I think it was because of two things. See?
Okay.
Yeah, image. Image,
Yes.
you know, that I want. And then number two, remember some come from country. And like some, you'd have no link a town what bring me on to run a Bobby studio or you see me a bridge in the run and I know, cause you know how town run. You see me? So me never have no link and my image again.
So you turn up off your own seeking an opportunity without them not knowing who you are, basically.
Yeah, so me I say.
Yes.
I just one man in the yard did start give me some strength now. And at the same youth what end up get uncapped, boy.
Yes.
Because this little youth now, more time used to walk past me and hear me on a DJ two thing and you know, so him didn't know say, say something about a little Rasta, you know. Me don't give him a rhythm.
Yeah.
So the youth give me a rhythm, King. And at the rhythm I find uncapped boy pan.
Yes.
You see me?
Yeah.
But you know, you see when that tune I got voice, King. I sleep one night and I whole car out of the gate, King.
Yes.
I'm here, boom, 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 on the door. When I look at Chris, him say, DJ have come voice right and now, cause Bobby just drive out.
Yeah.
See? Because them time the Bobby that was a album with Maxi Priest. Late night session.
Yes.
So after three, then go buy food and Chris said, what them gone after three, and knock up the DJ and go so boom and knock up and say, DJ come right now, Bobby them just drive out and then soon come back, you have a voice right now. So half asleep too, and can't boy could have sound better on record. Because you know, so when you wake up, the vocals them are really, you know what I mean? Clear as yet. So yeah, I'm saying right, one shot, bro. She get one bad over and just straight down the line. See? When I come out of the studio, me have a cast here, brethren. Because me have to have one eye on the mic like so.
Yeah.
And one eye on the door. Because I can't make Bobby come see me in the studio already.
Jeez. Yeah.
Chris can't make Bobby come see me in the studio neither because although Miss Bobby like apprentice, Bobby still don't give him no permission to go around the board.
Yeah.
So he can't make him come catch neither me or him in the studio thing.
Yeah.
One take, uncat boys. One take, him say, DJ, you can't stop, you know. One take out of the studio thing and go back and the whole car go sleep.
Gee.
Yeah, brother, so uncat boy voice.
So that so basically just show you how a single little moment can change a man's life. Just one single moment like that.
Yep.
And I think that's how your moment, even though you didn't get the opportunity to go in the studio and spend all day recording a song, I think your moment was meant to be like that, you know?
Yeah, yeah. When Bobby find out, say, when the tune go number one and Bobby find out, say, I run the advice, I never been couldn't believe.
No. Have you ever spoken to him? Have you ever met him and spoken to him after that?
No, because here and now, between me, you see, after Antioch boy bust now one thing.
Yes.
And him really find out, say, around the it make.
Yes.
Him did link back Chris now, you know, Chris is the producer, you link back Chris and make Chris and know, say, the DJ come check my need for voice to tune with him, you know.
Yes.
See, I mean, I wanted to, because I mean, hey, that's Bobby Digital, regardless of what happened, you know, I wasn't looking at that. But
yes,
by that time, you know, me just get busy and the tour and come up on Europe and you start get pitney back.
Your line is breaking up a little bit. Hold on. I don't know if you can hear me, but your line is breaking up. Your sound, we just lost sound a minute ago.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you
So
go
what
now.
me
So you said that
yeah,
I lost you at where you said the tours start coming in and things like that.
yeah, man, the two of them start come up, man, and pick them and our family, and you don't know everything, you see
Yes.
me?
Yes.
And we had just never got the time to, you know, go back around there and sit in with them and get some work done, you know?
Okay. That's, I
Yeah.
mean, unfortunately, I think he has passed away.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, man, God bless him soul, man, you see me? But
True,
great,
true.
great, great producer, man, one of the
That's
greatest
true.
producers.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah.
Yes. So we was talking about when you after these things happen and you first get an opportunity to leave Jamaica. Where was the first place you traveled to?
No, well, he was still first, you know, say, honestly still.
Yes.
You can travel from Rock Fields, you know.
You've been traveling overseas before, way before that?
From little man, from we go primary school and high school, we have visa, man.
Okay,
So,
okay.
go to
Yeah,
New York at some time and come back down, check the family them and thing. So,
yeah,
but when it comes down to the music now,
yes,
the first time I fly out for music, you know,
yes.
Warrior King, you know, you tell me say interview me yesterday.
Yeah, man, big up Warrior King, yes.
Them time I mean at the Migler Road at town, man, Warrior King says I'm up and chime, I'm a bucky man, I think name Fresh Foot.
Yes.
And then my DJ you know, say, ever like a show a story, and I'm going, I know I'm out for it. I mean, I say, oh, yeah, say, man, them are Morgan Heritage.
Yes.
And them still bring me up on the trip with them, man. Nice vibe, man. Me open up and thing again. So,
Yeah.
actually,
Yes.
Warrior King brother was the first man where no make me fly out, but make me fly out musically on a musical mission.
That's true. Yeah.
Big, yeah.
What did that feel like though? What did that feel like? Because at that time Warrior King was hot and the big Morgan Heritage is still big and hot as well. And our Warrior King is still hot, but I mean, back in those days, that's when Virtuous Woman and things like that was mashing up the place and pagans and stuff like that.
No, but honestly, you see when that did go on though,
yeah,
I don't feel same did find Virtuous Woman yet, you know.
Okay, it was before that because Virtuous Woman was in 2001.
2001?
2001, yes. We had that conversation yesterday.
You're right. You did find it then. For instance, 2001, you did find it. Yeah,
yes.
Good. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, that was nice, man, because it was a Morgan Heritage Warrior King in concert in Suriname or French Guyana.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those places. And, yeah, man, but nice, man, as opening artist, you know, opening act, you know, I felt good to represent my country and the music and everything. And I think it was a good opportunity. He gave me a good opportunity to showcase my talent, and you know, I really appreciate that. Yeah.
Of course, of course. So let's talk about for a minute Giddimani Records. When did this came about, and why you decided to create your own record label?
No, what a lot of people don't know again, you know, that I have a backtrack again, is that I was how should I say it now? All right. I was popular, you know, as a producer, from way back in I would tell you like from 1997, 697. Yeah, because at a point in time, my dad came to Jamaica. Him say, yo, like, we're really interested in the music. And the man just fly back out. The man buy up the studio equipment, King, the latest studio equipment that I didn't even know he was doing it. And pack up the whole of them, boom, bam. Show me one day, tell me, say, I'm flying. Boom, I'm flying. Yo, follow him, go mobile, like, him have barrel to pick up power. So I take, say, I just, you know, food item and thing.
Yes.
Follow him, go off, King. One big pallet of bass studio equipment, King, the happiest day of my life.
Wow.
Yeah, the man bring, come give me, say, what is this job?
Yes.
So my mother said, all right, then go and run a place around this and give me a nice little place and say, yo, set up the studio and things, see?
Yes.
Set up studio and thing, and then now me and my brother now named Kurt, we start go through the manual them brother, cause like we want to start use the equipment then, but they were the latest equipment at that time, you know what I mean?
Yes.
We couldn't just big button them and pretty button and light and thing. We wanted to start working right away, but it was not possible because we did not have the know-how to do it, yeah?
Yes.
So we'd have to read the manuals, them go through books, and about 2 months, King, we have to be reading and tests and that until finally we get it. Boom.
Yeah.
That is where the first label was born for us. That was called Ascom Music.
Ascom Music.
Ascom. Me and my brother started Ascom Music back in
Okay.
1996, 97. At
Okay.
that time, what we were doing, we were producing talents in and around Bamboo area. You know, some man from Bronxtown, even Chesedek, we used to produce from him named Triller Range. We know Chesedek before him get the name Chesedek.
Yeah. Okay.
We were producing a bunch of talents, bro. Like, you know, St. Anne, in the whole St. Anne region.
Yes.
You know, a bunch of talents. That what happened though is that those songs were not released officially. We
Okay.
were producing them. Yeah, we were producing them and we were putting them back on CDs, but we did our CDs nice too. Get to
Yes.
cover them Ascom Music and we did them nice.
Yes.
And from that time, I went me know say, yo, you have to touch road with CD and things. So from them time, the King,
Yes.
after we done the project, them we used to up and run with the artists. Them we go Brownstone, we stop at the bar, them we stop at some little place and give a CD. So what happened is that we actually made a lot of local talents popular within their region.
Yes.
Just by the music them that play in a bar and thing, and people start get familiar with them though. So some people start calling for some like 1 and 2 party and thing. Nothing big, but like real, like locally, bro. Like
with the recognition within the local area and center.
Yeah. If I was supposed to let anybody in Chilani knew us, probably 1 or 2. St. Mary, probably 1 or 2.
Yes.
But St. Anne, we lock it down, bro. Ascom Studio.
Yeah.
Then me and my brother, we're gonna take it to our next level now, where we wanted to start releasing music like officially.
Yes.
So we changed from Ascom to Chalice Palace Music. Yeah. And that is when we had that is when we did our first release on vinyl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was the first artist you released on that?
The first artist release on vinyl was Perfect Giddimani.
Okay, naturally. It makes sense.
On the flip side, and on the flip side was an artist named Mr. Fuse that's actually living in London right now.
Okay.
Bro, we advised them you long time, King.
Okay. What was that first song that you released on the label?
That was called All for Themselves. It's on vinyl, Chalice Palace Music. Yeah, you could Google it. All for Themselves on Chalice Palace Music, yeah?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, well, yeah, we were doing some serious works, bro. At any given time, you could find easily 20 artists in the mother yard until it got so busy where she said, John, you know, say, you go have to rent a place down in Brownstone, you know. So we go so book now, up and running, rent a place in Brownstone. I will move the studio to Brownstone. See? Yeah. And crazy works now, bro, because now we reaching Brownstone, that was a bigger town. You know, we start up artists from down Clarkstone side that come up, Discovery, we have the Hills, the artists them from Hills now, Alexandra and them place there. See me, I link up. See what I say?
Yes, because at that time there wouldn't be many, if any other studio within Brownstone, would there?
The only studio in Brownstone, bro.
It was the only studio.
Yeah, man, it was the only studio at that time in Brownstone, you see me?
Yes.
And then my brother got to work with telecommunications. So unfortunately, he did have to, you know, go deal why my deal is. And me alone, I run the children, okay.
Yes.
See? Because when we got the equipment, when we get the equipment the first time, we decide so me I go deal with the rhythm side of things, him I go deal with the recording side of things.
Yes.
So even I studied the recording machine, them, I was studying the drum machine and the synthesizer.
Yes.
So even my first car, bro, my first car was bought out of me making rhythms. Rhythms we make and sell and buy my first car, you know, out of DR5 Roland drum machine and a Yamaha synthesizer. That we use to build rhythm. Yeah. We start selling rhythm to enough that I'll way up in a Clarendon, me have some man and I sell cabbage and I sell corn and I said, DJ, me just collect my market, me come from, you know, how much you say for the rhythm? And I said, I said, yo, me I check your weekend, you know.
Yeah.
See, yeah, brother. So I saw me buy my first little car, my lad, from making rhythm and selling. So the production thing was always a part of me from the get-go, from macrophages, king. Always a part of me, bro.
Okay.
You see me?
Yeah.
And then over the years also, then what happened now is that now, during the same time then, okay.
Yes.
Because what happened is that me have a song named Lock Me Up. But it start to play up on the radio, yeah? The first time when we start to play up on, no, actually, I entered a competition for some IRFM artist big break thing, yeah?
Okay.
And Live Wire came first. They were the band, they came first. And then they put me second. I mean, 5 against 1, I don't know what to do, but yeah.
Yes.
I put them first, I came second. So first, the winners and, you know, who came second, IRFM said, all right, then we are going to play them song on the radio. See?
Okay.
So, yeah, so the first song I made up start playing on the radio was a song one named Lock Me Up.
Yes.
So when that little song that start playing now, you don't know.
Vibes.
You know, my name start ring a little bit and me kind of start get busy, bro. Because I must find and can't do it. You see me?
That's true, yeah. Because so, I wanna say I know the name Mr. Perfect like from like long time as well, you know what I mean? Way before Uncut Boy and all of these things, you know?
Yeah. So when I see the little vibe I get from Lock Me Up now, I say, no, you know, so I'm going to touch the road now. Like, yo, I want to start the town and I want to start know more people and link up and find out some producer and things, see?
Yes.
So I had to lock down the studio now in Brownstone because we never have nobody for run it.
Yeah.
My brother got and the next little second, when me have a feel, say, him I go, you know, learn how to use the equipment and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I did one DJ to so I say, all right, then most of this thing and I go work. So I pack up back everything and bring over my mother yard thing.
Yes.
I'm a touch the road now. So it's, you know, when we touch the road, by me being on the road now, at them time I'm gonna find Uncut Boy.
Yes. So what was it like though for a country boy, if I may, leaving the country, going into Kingston with all of the Kingston is always well known to especially us country people have been like gangster city, you know? I mean, what was that like for you leaving the countryside, going in Kingston?
Well, honestly, still, you know, so I never to have no fearful vibe in a Kingston yet, certainly. I'm gonna tell you why. Yes. Because of a few reasons. First thing, I depend on gang thing, you know, music for the fine. True. That's one of the first things. See, the second thing now is that I know say anyhow meet up in any kind of intimidation. Yes. Yeah, man, I know me look up gang cousin them a grand spend, man. I mean that make a cousin them from country and move back grand spend a long time. Man. Them love badness, you know. Okay. Me no love badness. But me know say if me there town and some man I say them a deal with badness, well, me not deal with badness, but me have to link up a bad people there. It's true. So me have that, like me I say, yo, like if you know what I mean? So
almost never really like feel almost like a safety net if you're running problem.
Yeah, like a safety net. You see me? If anything for good. So yeah, them vibes are the only thing I would say like me feel intimidated or was in that type of position is just from like some artists used to deal like when it was some studio for the first time. Yes. Them yeah man, can I remember this lady man, what's her name again, man? This big lady who in Rsggae, you know, she dead, you know. You find her around her car around like them did burn up a car with her, man. I forget what she name. Oh. But she big, man. Yeah. I remember one time I go to an audition thing, man, and seeing. Yes. Woman I say, you know, like 12 DJs that she I said, who come from where? Some I say center and thing and put up. And then next DJ I say Clarendon. Every other else man come from town. See? Yes. Yes. They don't know say, my lad, the woman make the rest about 8-man DJ in a king.
Yeah.
See? You see me and the next little youth Congo.
Yeah.
Cause she sing we out, me I said, John, I want never something special now we not put you over this. Anyway,
Yeah.
I go and hold. Because me and him they are Central man and Clarendon man, borderline, so country link up country. See?
Of course.
They are now hold it. Brother, in time the lady done my lodge, just come and say, you know what my feel say? Say, Uno. My feel say, Uno, if I go back a country, go plant good food for town artists get for me, man. Never forget. Brother, just like that.
Jeez. You
Brother.
say you've been discriminated against.
Man. And she was like kind of like one of them kind of rough type of woman there.
Yeah.
Very I forget what she name, man. So she just give it like it is, man. And yeah, man. Different from that, you used to about some security, some gate security, my lad. But them deal with the wicked thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we never could really go through them thing, the wicked like that still. Because I was always a respectful youth and
yes.
you know,
true.
We kind of observe and watch and know, say, you can't just run in for a man thing. Say. So me I say,
yes, for real.
So we never to kind of have them visor from security guard. But me see it one man. Them gate man there, and I see them this no artists and
yeah, man. I've heard many stories from artists over the years about the security treatment, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And then I used to have some fun artists who I love try intimidate, you know.
Yeah.
And we all walk past and them all I say, all them country fool, man. You see me?
Yes.
But I don't know when I pay them no mind, King. You know, because we depend on mission, you know. You know, from we're not gonna pay them, you know.
Evidently you have done the right thing, which is why we're having this conversation now, because you know, look where that workload and dedication take you, you know.
Yeah.
So basically you have also been releasing multiple compilation with some great artists as well, and Giddimani Records.
Right.
You know, so you is becoming like a well-established reggae record label now, if that's the right word for that.
Like what? Almost 10 years now in the making.
Yes.
Because just to backtrack, so after I got busy for the studio, and Cat Boy coming career kick off, a bunch of albums, bunch of singles.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is another thing too, no, bro. Like,
mm-hmm.
the name Mr. Perfect was never an official name, you know.
Okay.
No, it was always perfect until I added the Giddimani. See?
Yes.
The Mr. was added, you know, out of respect, this jacket and respect, yeah, you know, people, so them put on the Mr.
Okay.
So producers hear them as a Mr. and go put on Mr. Perfect on the record.
Okay.
Them say my name, so see?
yeah.
2012, 2011, now, my publisher call me and tell me, say, she get a letter from Mr. Perfect, who's the wrestler, the original Mr. Perfect wrestler.
Yes. Yes.
So boy, the name, you know, the name thing, we have to let go the name thing because it's in a violation and thing. So it's like, all right. But
copyright issue.
Yeah. So now I'm back to Perfect, which it was originally, but as Mr. Does this jacket man, you know.
Yes.
Respect, you know what I mean? So
Perfect.
The word perfect now alone. Yeah, the name perfect now alone was just too widely used. You have the perfect marriage, the perfect dress, the perfect day out, the perfect. So when you Google perfect, it's all over the place. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
true.
That time is when that's the time when I added Giddimani to it now to, you know what I mean, make it mine.
Yeah, make it more unique to you. Make it more unique to you.
Yeah.
So what is the meaning of Giddimani, and where does it come from?
Yeah, I developed that word. Yeah, I created that word. The meaning of Giddimani is I'm a Gideon morning or the morning after I'm a Gideon.
Okay. It's powerful thing.
Yeah.
Powerful. So I learned that you have released many albums. How many albums have you released?
You know, so I'm going about 15 albums, about 4 EP.
15 albums, 4 EPs, and
14 and
plenty
hundreds of singles, you know, probably 700 singles, hundreds of singles.
Wow.
Hundreds.
So
Yeah, man.
my next question for you is, you have been doing this for like a long time now, but all since you came on the scene and made your name, you have always been fully present right throughout, year in, year out, and right through every year as well. What is it that motivates you to keep going like that so strongly right throughout?
It's the passion that I have for music. The passion I have for the music, bro.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And um, I tend to look at music with a blind eye.
Mhm. Can you
You know what
explain?
I'm
Can you
saying?
explain that for me, please?
Um, yeah, like like music never promised me a rose garden, bro.
Okay.
You know what I say? And no man never put no gun on my head and say must go do reggae music. You know what I mean?
True.
And me take up this thing and say me I do this thing. You know what I say? So
You're doing it for the love and not for the like Chronic said.
yeah, the thing about it is that we do reggae as a man that do 9 to 5
Mm-hmm.
on the work side. I
Mm-hmm.
lay a black and I mix cement, I pack up box in our supermarket. You
Yes.
see it?
Yes.
So we did it reggae. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So in the people's eyes, they might see me as a star. In my eyes, I don't see me as a star.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
It's a humbleness.
Yeah, I see myself as the normal man out there working 9 to 5. I have to put him shoulders to the wheel and up and running every day.
True.
I mean, I have to be consistent about him thing and
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
bills have to pay, food have to eat, and I mean the kids them have to go to
That's true.
schools.
That's
You
true.
know, I saw me deal with the reggae kid, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Yeah.
Yes. One of your latest song that I'm aware of is Amazing Grace.
Yeah.
That song is a incredible song as well, and the style and the pattern that you use with it. I've noticed your versatility is like second to none. The different kind of style that you sing in, and the different kind of tone of voice and things like that, and melodies.
Yeah. And
Is
that
that
that comes
something that you
from
deliberately practice, or is it come naturally?
it comes naturally. And I'm gonna tell you why it comes naturally.
Yes.
Because I I listen to everything.
Okay.
That's the beautiful thing about music, bro. And that's the beautiful thing about the genre called reggae. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yes.
It, you know, to be honest with you, I have no favorite artist in reggae.
Okay.
No, no, hell no.
Yes.
There are a bunch of great talents in reggae, and I admire them so much. And that's the beautiful thing about music. You
Yeah.
know, I can take bits and pieces from a lot of different talents out there,
Yes.
and taking all those ingredients and putting them into one bowl and creating the Giddimani effect. That is it, bro.
That's
You know what I'm
beautiful.
saying?
That's a beautiful thing.
That is it. So I'm not too prejudiced with the
Yes.
music. Like I can tell them, listen everything, bro. I
Yes.
listen everything to them. We I listen probably a different genre. I mean, I listen to some pop music. Tomorrow I'm back to reggae. Next
Yeah.
week I might be listening to Sade. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
yeah, me just try absorb everything and make it be a part of me. And by doing that, that is how
Yes.
I'm able to come up with all these beautiful sounds because I admire all these beautiful
I live it.
talents.
All right. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. I appreciate that. That makes sense. I've got a couple more questions for you. The first one is, um, how do you see dancehall, the change in dancehall? I know things manifest and evolve, but how do you view dancehall in particular today, comparing to what it was like up to like 90s to early 2000?
It's just different
Is
and
that,
has to be different. It's different and has to be different because it's a different time.
would you say good difference though, or?
Well, people have different opinions on it, but it's a good difference for the ones that are actually enjoying what is happening right now. If you understand
Yes.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That make I understand that. Um, Next question is, what's next for Giddimani? What's you got coming next for people to look out for?
I work on a very special EP, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not trying to give out the name as yet or the ideas, but I'm working on a very special EP for the massive,
Amazing.
you know. Mm. Yeah, plus, we have a lot of new releases. I try to stay, you know, active. Um, I think, you know, within this day and age that we're living into, releasing at least 2, 3 songs a month is you do need that as an artist because
Yes.
the generation, the young generation of today, they listen music, they absorb music in a different manner than we did probably 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes, yes. Totally.
Because they have quick access to it. 20 years ago, people take probably a few weeks to learn a song. Right now, these youngsters them learn a song in one day and they want something else.
Yeah, that's
Something else. Believe you to give them. They believe in you to give them something else because you what they heard just now was so good.
yeah, so it's
So
become an
I'm looking
expectation.
for you yeah, they're looking forward for you to always fill that gap, and you
Uh,
better because yeah, whenever you don't fill that gap, trust me,
yeah,
they keep it moving and they'll click on somebody else.
yes. So what message, now we are currently living in a pandemic around the world. What message would you send out to your fans and to the people listening and watching Reggae Up Yourself?
That's easy, man. 2 words: be safe.
Be safe.
Be
Thank you.
safe.
Mr. Perfect, good morning. Before we say goodbye, I'm going to call on you one last time to sing us out with any song of your choice, Giddimani song.
Yeah, well, this one is the brand new track that's out right now. It's called Goodbye Jenna Jenna, which is live located to my brethren Jukies that left us a little bit too soon. You know what I mean? So the
That's
song
it.
is out right now. The video is out. You can check it out on all the major platforms across the board.
Mhm.
Goodbye to the real Jenna Jenna them. Pour a drink for me friend again. Goodbye to the true Jenna Jenna them. Another G in a heaven. I
Yes.
want a big fat spliff and a chill with the angel then. Champagne plain best upon the real, me no fake friend. Money can't buy life, people. How it feel when a loved one leave you? Gone out of the world and never to return. That stickle like needle. I water full up a jump on. Oh God, look from how far we are come from. Mm-hmm. Goodbye. Check it out. Goodbye. Now
Yeah,
it's
man.
cool. So
Big tune, big tune. I know that tune. People, you all need to go out and check that tune. That tune is a massive tune. I've been watching that tune. I know the video is on YouTube as well. And I've seen a lot of promotion of that on Facebook and Instagram as well. So, Mr. Giddimani, I want to thank you
yes,
so
brother.
much for your time. It's been an absolute pleasure to sit down and have this reasoning with you. And I wish you I
Yes,
wish you all of the more, let's say, more success in the future, long life and health and strength. And I look forward to catch you again soon. Thank you so much, brother.
enough respect. Jalop,
Blessed love.
seal,
Respect.
honor, give
Blessings.
thanks. Yes.
Blessed. Now, actually, before we actually go and put an end to the interview, this is something very important that we need to talk about because this is major, major, major from Giddimani Records. Now, tell me about this James Bond film that's coming out musically for you.
Yeah, well, I mean, fortunately, we got a song license deal in the movie. The new film No Time to Die that will be out later this year, I think in October, yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, I mean, last year, um they located the song on YouTube.
yes,
Yeah, that's where they located the song. And
yes,
they reached out to Teacher D,
yes,
because his email was, on the profile. I reached out to Teacher D, and then Teacher D reached out to me as a label.
Yes.
And then, yeah, that is where, we started corresponding with the agency
Yes.
called Soul Party that was hired by the producers of the film to locate a track for a specific scene, yeah.
Yes.
Um, yeah, they got in touch with us, and like I said, the offer, they made us an offer which was, lucrative, and all the parties, link up back with House of Rhythm, and all the members of the band, and everybody was satisfied,
Yes.
and we signed the papers, and we went ahead with the deal. So yeah, looking good. It's a very good move, for the music in general, for reggae in general, for the label, for the artists, and also for the musicians from House of Rhythm. Yeah.
Oh, that is incredible news. That's absolutely incredible. People, you heard that. Teacher D, Rastafari Way,
Yeah.
Giddimani Records, produced by House of Rhythm, has been featured in the new James Bond film. That is absolutely amazing. I want to personally congratulate you guys on such achievement.
So, big things, man. So the massive can definitely check out the movie when it comes out, because Jamaica Unite and Reggae Unite.
Absolutely. Can't go wrong. It should be the best. It's set to be the best James Bond film of all time.
Right. And for now, the massive can also check out the song on YouTube, and they can check out the project, which is called Horns of Africa. Remember, Fuchaman, you're on that project also. That's the first time that song came out, which was in
Yes,
M2.
that's true. Yes. I
Yes,
did a song
so
on that compilation called Not Today.
yeah, yes. So it's an honor again, my brother, to have you on the
Thank
to be
you.
a part of
Thank you. The pleasure was all mine. I was very
yeah.
fortunate to be in that. I really enjoy being a part of it, and it turns out to be something even more amazing. You know what I mean? On a
Yes,
global
brother.
scale. So congratulations. You know what I mean?
Yes, brother. Give thanks, man. Really appreciate the vibes. Yeah.
Blessed, blessing. Giddimani, blessed love, my
Big
brother. Keep up the
Shallow
good
future,
work.
man. Keep the great works up. Keep the great works up. I love it.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you.
Yes, brother. One love.
Blessings,
Yeah.
blessings.